Assalamualaikum. My name is AQILAH NADHIRAH binti Muhammad Yusuf. My matrix number is F1165.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is ASMALIA binti ASROL. My matrix number is F1133.
Hi, my name is ZUREEN binti NAZMAN and my matric number is 13DDT22F1179.
Assalamualaikum. My name is ALISYA NISRINA binti MUZAIMI. My matric number is F1153.
Hai dan Assalamualaikum. My name is AINI AFRINA binti Muhammad RAZALI. Matrix number F1034.
Introduction. The project we made was about the problem, which is the counter at the eco shop. This project discussed the problem faced by customer when they want to pay at the store and how to solve the unorganized situation at the counter. At the eco shop, most of them only open one counter for customer to make their payment. There are several problems faced by customer when they want to pay. For an example of a problem faced by customer are they cutting the lines without queuing to pay at the counter, which has only one available counter that open for payment. In addition, there are only one counter that are available, which has customer to decide whether they want to pay in cash or pay by card and online payment that are QR transaction. Next, customers also have difficulty paying because they only use one counter. This will result in unorganized and unsafe queue for customers who want to make payment. Finally, the design for problem above is explained through the final conclusion, which is we want to arrange and use merge sort to make the customer and cashier more organized. Analogy for our mini project. Before, people push themselves to pay and a crowd happen at the cashier. This will make it hard for most of people and also take a lot of their time because the payment methods are unorganized. And after, people use their own lines when they want to pay, such as the one that needs, that are OKU person, pregnant woman, family with kids, and this will make it a lot more organized. Next, our objective to achieve in our mini project. First, we will help the situation in the eco shop to make them organized and neat. Second, the customer will follow the category for their own payment. And third, the incoming customer has to choose their own category to make a payment according to merge sort we are using to make them organized. That are first in and first out. That's all from me. Now, I will pass the next slide to ASMALIA HUSNA. Thank you.
Thank you, Nadhirah. I will continue. For next slide is scenario. Current problem. Usually at Eco Shop, only one counter is open for all customers queuing to make payment. Unfortunately, there are a lot of customers who really like to cut the line to make their payment faster. In addition, it is not fair for customers who are in front of them who are waiting for their turn to pay. This caused the situation in the store to be too crowded and disorganized because of having long line which make customer all over the place. The situation in the store was also disorderly because customer did not line up properly and having them crowded in the shelf which have a lot of product and groceries. Therefore, in this mini project, we will solve this project problem to make their payment at various counters such as less than 10 products, card only and cash only. For problem statement. Problem step. Problem 1 is crowded. Eco Shop open for 13 hours daily from 9 a.m. until 10 p.m. In this case, there are 2 rush hours in a day, which is lunch hour and after office hour. Therefore, it will be very crowded and a lot of customers all over the place at once. Problem 2. Long queue. For problem 2, it will cause another problem which is long queue. Next, this problem will waste a lot of time for cashier and customer. Also, it will give difficulty to customers who have certain problems such as OKU, elderly people, pregnant women, and parents with small children. And the last one is problem 3, cutting the line. Customer who is impatient prefer to cut the queue without thinking about the people in the front row who have been queuing for a long time. It will give other customers feel unfairly treated by others, and it will become trend to them to cut the line. So that's all from me. I will pass the next slide to ALISYA NISRINA.
Manual flow. This manual flow will show the situation where the customer enter the eco shop to buy until they make the payment. Customer will enter the shop through the entrance door. Customer will buy their need groceries. After that, they walk to counter to make a payment. From this manual stream, we show that the customer is all over the place and the situation are organizable. Okay, picture 1. 10 items. This picture shows the situation when the customer making the payment. The situation look very crowded and become uncontrollable. Therefore, customer will push each other and the situation will become worse. It is because customer impatiently waiting to make the payment, a part of having only one open counter for all type of customer. This will make a lot of customers become angry and taking their pressure time to make the payment. So the solution is we decide to open new counter that are only for less than 10 items. For picture 2 is special. Situation in picture 2 show the customer who is special in need, such as OKU people, pregnant woman, family with small children in this case. This type of customer having a problem from them to queue in long line. Apart from that, this customer will having a hard time from them to make the payment because of their weakness. At this point, we supervise to make a new counter that are only from special customer. This is going to be easy for them to make their payment and make them happy.
Okay, I will continue the next part. Solution, match, sort, implement. Okay, based on the solution, the first problem that occurs is that opening a payment counter will cause several problems to be faced. Therefore, due to only having one line, buyers had to queue long to wait for their turn to pay. To solve this problem, we use mesh concept, which is to open many payment counters to avoid long queues, so that things are neater and more orderly. The next problem is because customers have to take a long time to wait for their turn to pay. Therefore, there will be some selfish parties who don't want to wait, and they will cut the line by bypassing some other customer in front of them. Therefore, we use the mesh concept, which is to separate payment counter with various features such as OKU family with small child and cash and debit. The last problem is that an uncontrolled situation will cause many problems, including the situation will be crowded, because the long queues and selfish parties can create a negative aura. So to solve this problem, we solve it by opening many counters and separating the counter according to certain condition. Okay, I will pass to next team.
Thank you to AFRINA. Next, I will take over the presentation start from now. As you can see, for this mini project, we use merge sort. And at the top of the table below, we can see that we use priority first, that is OKU, normal people 1, time item below, pregnant woman, and normal people 2. And we merge them to make sure The first priority is matter from OKU, pregnant woman, time item below, normal people 1 and normal people 2. Based on the solution, we use merge stock to make sure priority for the needs are met. Firstly, we choose OKU for our main priority because the OKU people are in need needing help from us and also help them check out faster without making them waiting. Next, the second priority are pregnant women. This will help her to reduce a lot of weight and her energy from having to queue in the long lines. Therefore, there are a lot of customers who only buy a 10 item below and want to make a quick payment. This will waste their precious time just to buy little items. For only customer, they will have to choose the method to pay cash or debit at the counter. Apart from that, a lot of counter in EcoShop doesn't really have both to customer make their payment, even though some of them has, but most of the EcoShop doesn't not have the choice and making them to pay cash only. For the conclusion, based on the solution, the first problem that occurs is that opening a payment counter will cause several problems to be faced. Therefore, due to only have one line, buyer had to wait long to wait for their turn to pay. To solve this problem, we use merge concept, which is to open many payment counters to avoid long queue so that things are neater and more orderly. The next problem is because customers have to take a long time to wait for their turn to pay. Therefore, there will be some selfish party who don't want to wait long. They will cut the line by bypassing some other customer. Therefore, we use merge concept, which is to separate payment counter with various features. And for the last problem is that uncontrolled situation will cause many problems, including the situation will be crowded because the long queue and selfish party can create a negative aura. To solve this problem, we use it by opening many counters and separate the counter according to certain conditions. Our presentation will end here. That's all from us. Thank you and